All aboard!
The Graeme and Joe Show.
So, Graeme, how have you been?
I've been good, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm starting my new fitness regime this week.
I heard tell of this. Legend tells.
Legend?
Yeah, that Graeme bought a pair of runners.
Yeah.
For which he will run.
Now, I didn't just buy a pair of runners, man. I've gone the whole hog here. I bought runners. I bought a thing that holds the phone onto my arm.
Everyone has them. Yeah.
So what else do you do? And otherwise, I have to buy one of those smartwatches.
But we just run. People ran around before.
I know.
Strapping phones to their bicep.
Yeah, but I need the music.
You need tunes. Keep it going.
Oh yeah.
That's going to set the tempo.
I started today. I downloaded an app.
Oh no!
I've gone.
You're in deep.
I'm in deep, and
What
I've done
does
my
the
first.
app let you do?
It's called C25K. So couch to 5 kilometers.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about this.
Right, and basically,
How to make
what else
yourself
did I get? I
fail.
actually got one other thing. I got the runners. I got the thing. Oh, got new earphones that will stay on my head when I'm running.
Over-ear ones?
Yeah, exactly.
Big Dr. Dre kind of looking things.
No, new, more like
They go in the ear.
earplugs. Yeah,
Okay.
and then they strap around your
You
ear.
get hit by a truck from behind. You don't know.
You didn't hear it coming.
No, well, just got to clip them.
Yeah. You got to be aware of your surroundings as a runner. I
Do.
think. It's
Well,
one of
these
those
new
things.
fancy ones you can get that like you can set to like let noise in while they. It's so crazy. It's
What's
stupid.
the point?
Exactly.
You want to blank it all out.
a
don't
little
you?
earbud, and then that has a microphone on the outside that then so you have like sound coming in through a microphone that then goes in and into the speaker. You're like, this is getting excessive.
Yeah, no, it's too much.
So you have like play your music and then there's loud noise that lets that in.
You
but
should
tune
be
in.
able, like earphones, like you should be able to hear a honk of a horn. If
People
you
do.
can't,
Well, people
the
wear
music is too high.
big overhead ones when they're cycling around and you're just cruising and you're like, you deserve to get hit by a truck.
Well,
I'm sorry.
they should be wearing helmets as well, and you can't wear a helmet and look cool.
You can't. That's
wearing
the number
those
one reason.
Dre Beats by Dre.
Yeah.
All that sort of
when will
stuff.
Dre bring out a headphone helmet? That's what I want to know. There's money in that. There you go.
Holy
headphone
shit,
helmet.
Joe! You've done it.
I've done it finally.
You finally come up with an idea.
Let's go.
Everybody.
Cancel everything. Headphone helmet. It's the way. You Google it now. I'm sure someone else has already done it. But you know what? Let's get Dre on
But they
the phone.
won't do it as good as us.
Hello, was that doctor?
We'll have our little Simpsons like drawing of the like just massive headphones on a helmet.
A few prototypes of something
yeah.
stuck in. Yeah, it's so simple and effective. They're both terrible headphones and a completely unsafe helmet. But no other thing will give you both combined. So just don't get in a crash or try and listen to anything.
We'll have to come up with a catchy name for that.
The headphone helmet, I think that's pretty catchy.
Headphone helmet, no.
Why not?
Helmet phone.
A helmet phone?
Uh,
It sounds like it's a telephone.
I'll come
Just-
up with
okay.
no. Just give me time.
I will.
All I need
Are
is
you going to come
time.
up with a different name, like just like the ocelot or something? Or come up with somewhere like the.
Holy, there it is. The ocelot. It's a headphone helmet.
Yeah, that's like a type of cat or something.
Is it an
I
ocelot?
think it's one of those weird one, like a lynx or
You
something.
could put a cool cat design on it.
You could, there you
An
go.
ocelot cat design.
Ocelot, and then you could say something like, "Have you something music?" Well, ocelot. Well, you could have a thing like you on a lot or something, like some sort of pun. We'll figure that out again.
Yeah.
Have
Okay.
you?
That's your homework for next
Do
week.
you like music? Yeah, sure, a lot. How about ocelot? Do you like music? Do you like safety? Do you like music and safety?
Do you like getting ossified?
Do you like getting
Do you
outside
like
and cycling home?
Listening to music a lot?
There
Well,
you
why
go.
don't you go ocelot?
Ocelot. Get ossified. Stay safe. Okay.
So, yeah, brilliant. It only took 9 episodes, but we've got it.
This is what this was, a secret brainstorming session to come up with $1 million idea.
We cracked
And
it.
we cracked it. We finally, by Jove, I think he's got it.
But also, my running.
You're running. Well, you're
Yeah.
running. I definitely want to keep track of because
So-
this is going to be an adventure. I don't want to
That's it,
miss.
man.
I don't want to miss a thing.
I've cut down my drinking to 2 nights a week. right?
Okay.
I was on 4/5 at times. It was the.
When you say drinking, do you mean having any alcohol or getting drunk?
I wouldn't get drunk every night, but I was drinking cans most nights.
How many cans?
And
a
then
night?
sometimes I'd move on to the shorts and the cocktails and whiskey and
And whiskey and.
yeah. But like Thursday night was kind of poker, get drunk, playing
Yeah.
poker. Friday was kind of just have a few drinks,
Get
watching
drunk,
telly,
watching
have
telly.
a bottle of wine or something.
Yeah.
Then Saturday was okay. Well, it's Saturday. I have to, can drink again. It's Saturday.
Well, what else?
And then Sunday was just normally a Sunday roast and a bottle of wine or something, So it's just, that's the way it happens.
You keep saying things and adding bottle of wine to it like it's the most natural thing in the world. Monday was, drive to work, bottle of wine.
Bottle of wine.
Tuesday was, see if the kids are okay, bottle of wine.
Bring the kids to go. Bottle of wine.
Bottle of wine. And just sipping a little plastic.
Just putting bottles of wine in my hip flask.
Cheap red wine in like a plastic bottle of wine.
Imagine I sitting on the sidelines just with a brown paper bag.
Oh, it's son, get him, ref.
Oh, that's a nice Merlot.
Yeah.
That's a good year.
Anyone else?
Anyone-
He was like, no, thanks.
Yeah.
Backwash.
So I've cut back two days a week. Sometimes
bottles of-
only one.
2 bottles of wine a night.
And I'm stopping drinking beer as much.
Okay.
Because it's the beer now will be the killer.
Well,
That's
the
one
wine
that'll
is
get you
full
to
of
go.
calories as well.
Yeah, but
That's
I
the thing I
just
tell
don't
you.
think it'd be as bad as having
Have
8
you done the
beers.
research? That, well, 8 beers maybe not.
8 beers, bottle of wine. I
Cans
feel
of pints basically you're having.
cans of Heineken.
Going to bottles even, no?
Yeah,
Would
but
you
then
drink
you
a
have
light beer?
16 bottles of Heineken. It's way easier to drink bottles than it is to drink cans.
It is. Well, they're nicer and they get nice and cold.
Exactly.
So you're saying you got a problem and you think jogging's going to turn
I'm
it
saying like it was going that way. So now I'm taking the steps to change.
You're turning off the road. You see where the road's going and you're like, I'm getting off at the next exit.
Oh, I saw it, Joe. And it
Pulling
was,
off the next exit.
it
I
was
don't
a
care where it is.
cul-de-sac filled with booze.
It sounds so bad.
And so, no, that's my first step. Second step was like, start exercising again.
Yeah.
You got to get out and exercise.
You got it. You're in the big 4-0 now. This is the
I
move
bought
to
the
lose your
runners,
time.
I bought the phone thing, bought the earphones, got an app on my phone,
Yeah.
and I took my first step today and went out and actually did the first bit of training.
Did you?
Yes.
So does the app give you like today do 10
Exactly.
whatever?
So the
10
app
feet
just
to the garden and back.
put
the
your
gate.
earphones in, slap on the app and press start. So you started off 5-minute walk to warm up.
Yeah.
And then
Smart, very smart.
And then it varied between 8 runs
Yeah.
for a minute and then 8 walks for a minute and a half. So say you do a run for a minute, walk for 90. Minute 90,
Yeah.
and then for 8 times.
And you're powering on the
And
run,
then
you're
you
trying to sprint it.
Yeah,
you know.
well, I wasn't powering, man. I was only getting into it. Just let me warm into it. So I was
That was what the 5 minutes is for.
I was doing a good, a brisk jog.
Good jog.
A good jog. I wouldn't say I was sprinting now or anything, but I
No, you
was.
don't have to sprint. I think sprinting. But that's probably the best way. What they call interval training, where you do.
Yeah.
You keep changing between fast and slow and fast and slow.
So that's what the first week is going to be like. Just kind of that.
How do you feel? Do you feel good?
I felt my lungs were burning and
hard when you haven't
my
run.
legs were like filling with lactic acid. Is that what it is?
it
And I
is,
was just like,
definitely is.
when I got to the 8th one, but it was cool because the app is there saying you're halfway there.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Keep going, man.
Now
You got this.
you're on 5 of 8, and it's like, okay, only 3 left. Okay, I can do this. So plus I had my tunes going at the same
Can you
time.
do
and I was
both? I
like,
was about to say, how do you do both?
just listen to the tunes on Spotify, and the voice
That's
comes in
background.
over the app.
It's through technology. They're getting very good at all this, aren't
So no, I felt good, and I was
Yeah.
like, right, this is the beginning of it.
they? Yeah,
I was like, and then I only have to do 3 days a week
that's pretty better.
at the beginning.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do every second day. So the next one I do will be on, what day is it today?
Today's
Tuesday. So
Thursday.
and then Saturday.
And hail rail to shine. You're
Although
going to get it there.
Saturday would be tough because I would have had my big night of drinking on the Friday.
This is the commitment now. This is
You
what
got
you
it.
gotta do.
You got it.
gotta
I'm
say
better
it.
going Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Just and then no matter what, sticking to them.
Exactly.
You're just peeling yourself out.
Exactly.
It's torrential rain. There's light.
Got to run in the rain, man.
Got to run in the
It's supposed to
rain.
be nice to run in the rain. I haven't done that in a
Cooling.
long time, so.
But I was watching a thing. Some guy saying it. Some scientist guy say that apparently, if you can cool yourself down, like apparently overheating is what stops you exercising, and they've figured out apparently all the big athletes do it, and all the super sports teams. that if you cool people down between sets, they're able to perform like exponentially better. So you can do like 40 pull-ups, and then if you cool down efficiently between, you can keep going to do like 200% more than you normally could.
Really?
It's the new science. Yeah, it's some
it's
weird
about
thing.
staying
Cool, and apparently your palms of your hands, the soles of your feet, and your face are the most efficient way to get the heat out of you.
Okay.
So if you apparently some tube, some guy has some scientist. It's like a metal tube that's kind of cool, and if you kind of hold it in between.
Okay.
That cools like your core down rather than even trying to cool your core down directly. So
the palms of your hand, your mouth,
you're just your face in general,
your face,
and the soles of your feet. Because when you were little monkeys, even they're the places that didn't have any fur still.
Okay.
When you were covered in fur.
Yeah.
So there's different like blood capillaries there, whatever it is, that let heat get out of you.
Blood capillaries.
You know what I mean? They're they're tiny veins. Brandon, that's what they are. That goes from veins to capillaries to. Oh no, arteries are first. Arteries bring it away.
Yeah.
So there you go. So if you're ever cooking it, just in the rain, you're burning it.
Bring an ice pack with me.
Yeah,
and just hold on to it when I feel like I'm getting tired.
Dab your face, and all of a sudden you'll be like,
okay,
take off, Superman.
Interesting, Joe. I should really read up on stuff like, but no, I felt grand after because it was handy. It was actually only went about after doing what it told me to do.
Yeah,
only went about 2.5 kilometers. You know,
well, it's good to have something like that.
It's just going to build me up and up and up.
Yeah,
so
and it's nice to kind of outsource like thinking about what to do as well, because a lot of the time you think, oh, I'm going to do it, and you just put runners on and go out and try and jog for like an hour around the field, or
you're like, oh no, I'm
just pull all your muscles, and then you do it, and then you do that one day, and then you can never do it again because you're like, it's so hard, it's so horrible. Yeah. So no, building up to it's good, right?
Mm-hmm. So it's only an 8-week thing, and then you can go on to try do 10k then after.
Yeah, in one go. Yeah, you'd be good for it though. It's good way. You're doing the right thing though. Hitting 40 now.
Oh yeah. Move it
or lose it time. If you do the right thing now, you could go on forever.
I've never done a 5k.
Yeah.
So it's one of those boxes I need to go off.
I've never done a 1k. So good. I look forward to seeing your progress.
I will keep you updated on my progress.
And if you give up and you stop doing it, I'm going to keep asking you about it so you feel real bad.
Okay.
Some people go, so.
Oh, I won't give up on this now.
You have to log your progress and all that stuff.
No, this is me now changing my ways.
No, everyone, you have to eventually. No one wants to. No one wants to be some little fitness nerd who doesn't drink, get high all the time, and lie around eating sweets.
Look, you can still do all those fun things and
well,
be fit.
Exactly. You can do the bit of both.
I'm not trying to win any competitions here. I'm just trying to get myself in a position where it doesn't hurt me to walk upstairs.
Yeah, that your heart isn't about to give out at the end of seconds.
Exactly. But I feel like I'm within an inch of death for the rest of my days.
It could be another 40 years in there, Graeme, and you can't be just living on tenterhooks.
40? I doubt.
If you start jogging, well, just for the next 40, if you get there.
Oh God! If I get to 79, man, I am.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What are you going to do?
Amazing.
Start banging up or
something.
Just
I'll definitely try heroin when I was 79. If I haven't tried it yet,
it's the perfect drug for being old. It looks like it makes you feel all float away and relax, and just you're happy doing whatever, sitting around.
There's other things I'd rather be doing. Although when I'm 79, I'll be in bits from all the running.
Well,
from all the running that I did.
Runner's knees. Your knees will be ground to dust. You'll be jogging.
So I'll just be 79, sitting at home.
It'll come out, in the future.
A grumpy old man going, "Why did I ever take up running when I was 39 years old?"
All these future scientists going, "I can't believe people used to jog. Didn't they know it was giving them cancer?" They're like, "What?" Yep. Everything you thought was good was bad. Do you know what I mean? There were like leeches and stuff. Excellent. I'm proud of you, Graeme.
Thanks,
man.
I need
to do something. I'll copy you now.
Yeah, get out there. Download that app, man. That's the first step.
The first step.
Download the app and then program. I'm going to start at 12 step.
You're going to go to AA now as well?
No, I don't need that. No, I don't need that.
I don't want to stop drinking.
I don't want to stop. I just want to drink a little less.
Yeah. Is there one of those for that? A little less anonymous.
Yeah.
5 beers anonymous rather than alcohol.
Oh yeah. There should be.
There should be.
So is that?
Are you going to get all the gear now? Are you going to get? Do you have little shorts? Are you going to tracky bottoms?
I have shorts. No, I just have football shorts from when I used to play football.
So what? They're from 1984.
Yeah, and they're still going strong because I haven't worn them since
Victorian big baggy ones.
I know they're proper. Like I think they're Umbro.
Nobby Styles used to wear them. No,
they're not that long.
Was he endorsing the Nobby Styles range?
The important thing is to keep your knees out, so the shorts don't, get in the way of your
flap around.
Of your running.
Bermuda short style.
Yeah. So it's exciting. It's exciting. It's a new me. It's new Graeme. Because I was over the 13 stone there, Joe. I went over 13.
That's
I weighed myself this morning and I was 12, 13 already.
What's
so
it? That's 2 pounds, is it? What's it? How many pounds in this?
It's 14.
Is it 5? Was it 15?
I was 13.1, but I could have been. I think it was around 13.3 at
a day.
2 pounds.
2 pounds.
Not in a day now. I stopped. I went down to my 2 days drinking about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
So and haven't been eating as many.
Well, this is
like
what
the
happens.
crap.
Well,
like it's so easy just to go in and just eat 17 biscuits in one sitting.
It certainly is.
It's having the willpower
like that. The willpower. I know, and they've designed it so that you can't stop doing it. But it's like that proper addiction thing where you're not even enjoying it anymore. Do you know what I mean? You're just like eating loads of biscuits, going, I'm not even happy.
Yeah,
these aren't even tasting that
good. They're not filling the void.
They're not the deep hole inside. The God-shaped hole.
Yeah.
Called biscuits.
So that was my that's my news.
Good.
What about your news, Joe? Anything strange?
Nothing particularly, no.
Did you have a nice weekend? Did you?
I did have a nice weekend. No, I didn't. I kind of relaxed a bit because I was working on the Saturday. And it was torrential rain. And Sunday I had a little DOS day, a nice little Sunday.
Nice.
Watched a bit of TV, a couple of moves, did some food. Relaxed. You know how it is.
Yeah, I got a lovely takeout there on Saturday.
Yeah.
We did a house swap.
Okay.
With my brother-in-law, so we got a night away from the kids.
Excellent.
And he lives there near the Halfpenny Bridge, right on the quays, like.
Right in town, right in the middle of all the action.
In town.
It's not happening.
It was torrential rain, but
yeah, it was
just
crazy.
to get a night away with the missus, no kids. Like he was minding the kids, and he took our house. Yeah. We took his house or his apartment.
He was what you would be calling babysitting.
Oh, he was babysitting.
That's babysitting. That's not parenting.
Yeah. I didn't ask him if he wanted to parent for a while, but he didn't. He just said he'd
take them for a while.
He'd babysit them just for the one night.
Yeah.
So it was great. We just chilled out in the gaff, watched the FA Cup final, and ordered Yamamori.
So this was like The Notebook or something, just romantic for your wife to go away and watch the FA Cup final?
She was scrolling away on the mat.
Really? So it's a modern romance.
Like, leave her to it.
Yeah.
And I was said, I'll watch the FA Cup final, which I had to watch it on my phone because he has a house but he doesn't have a telly. So
does he have a screen or just
he has a screen but
Netflix,
that you can
doesn't
like a projector.
Oh, you just throw stuff up on. Yeah.
So we did watch a couple of movies on the on the wall then later that night, which is lovely. Good. But Yamamori was crazy good, man. Oh wow. Dumplings.
Yeah,
dumplings are like my new double McDonald's double cheeseburger. I think.
What kind? You getting pork? You getting veg?
We got pork and we got prawn.
Chicken. Oh, prawn.
Yeah,
I've had prawn before.
Nice.
Dipping sauce.
Oh yeah, it was called gyoza.
Gyoza, yeah. Gyoza's the little.
Oh, that's like a soy sauce, but like.
I think gyoza is the dumplings as well.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think they had a gyoza sauce
as well. Maybe
some sort of. It was like soy sauce, but different. Yeah. It was different,
kind of sweeter one.
And we ordered then a noodle dish. The noodles were crazy. Well, I can't stop talking about it.
Yeah, you enjoyed this, didn't you?
I really did, man. It was so good.
Noodles.
Best noodles I've ever had. Best dumplings I've ever had.
Were they kind of big fat noodles, or were they?
No, they weren't those. I think they're called udos or something.
Udon, I think. Yeah,
udons. Yeah. No, they weren't them. They were in between skinny and udon.
Okay.
Kind of an in-between.
Scudon.
The Scudon noodles.
2 Scudon and a gyoza sauce, please, to go. Thank you.
But nobody could find the apartment. I had to keep on. Like they lived on the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
So Grace was happy enough, obviously, because she's 34 weeks pregnant and now. She's like, I'm not moving. I'm not moving anywhere.
It's a fair point.
I was like, okay,
I'm not going down.
I got this. I said,
a free chance to be a hero.
I'm a good husband.
Be a chivalrous man. Yeah.
But everybody kept on. They couldn't find the apartment, so they keep on going down to find them.
Just standing on the street with the phone.
Yeah. Try to go. Where are you?
I don't see you. I'm here. Yeah. Are you here? I'm here. I'm
And
outside.
then after
you have
the
a
dinner
dress
and
or
all,
a
we
hair
watched
coat?
we watched the movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, I'm in the middle of town here. I'm going out on an adventure. And at about 10 o'clock, I was just like, I haven't been in Dublin at night time in ages, and things are opening again. So
Yeah.
I'll go out and get myself a nice creamy pint of Guinness.
Just wander around looking for
Yeah.
a fight or something. Is that what you
No,
do?
not a fight, man. Guinness and then a fight.
I gotta get 5 Guinness in.
But everything was shut, man.
Saturday
Oh,
night,
nightmare.
really?
Saturday night, 10 o'clock. Like
Ghost
things
town.
were just starting to put their shutters down.
Oh, so they
But you
had been
could
open.
not, and everybody was like being real strict.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
please, man, just give me 1 pint of Guinness.
No, can wait.
Please.
Is that the rule now? They're supposed
And
to close it
everything
down?
was closed. Centras, everything. I mean,
Wow.
everything was shut. And I was like, oh, no way. There was just people sitting out in the
people already
steps
lost.
of Temple Bar, like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
there at the end of the night. I was like, I've missed it.
You
I've missed
it.
the creamy pint
You
of Guinness.
missed
Is all
the
I
whole
wanted.
thing. Sitting around talking to your wife.
Yeah, nightmare.
So it was like you went out at like 3 a.m. and you were just walking around almost.
No, it was,
With the
it
same
was 10
feel- no,
o'clock
but
when
they
I
had
went
that
out. Oh, I
feeling
had that
that,
feel,
like,
yeah, end of the night.
everyone's already
Drunk
hammered.
people, like, just yapping away to each
Nothing to do,
other.
nowhere to go.
Exactly.
That must be a rule then, is it?
He's looking for an after party then.
Yeah, exactly.
Couldn't
Any
get one.
sesh lads?
And yeah, what's the crack?
Where he's going after? Sitting a bit of end in that can I have a go?
Yeah. But a lovely night was had. This year
Sounds
just
great.
ended up being
So you just got home then?
very
What did you
chill.
do?
Yeah,
How long
went,
were you wandering
went
the streets?
home and started raiding the brother-in-law's presses looking for more booze.
And your wife is pregnant, so you're just drinking for one?
Oh yeah.
Does she enjoy you getting
No, she didn't mind.
incredibly drunk?
No, she's very understanding of
She
my
seems to be.
of the
very.
situation.
Don't want your problem.
Yeah, all my problems, my booze problem, my
Inability just to not be drunk. I can't handle you straight, babe. I need a few beers in me. How long did you wander the streets for then, till you gave up and came?
I walked, I'd say, from all of Temple Bar really,
Yeah.
and then back up around at the front. What's that key called? Wellington Quay, is it?
Well, Aston or Wellington? Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, around there.
This is the first one.
And then just up to the Halfpenny Bridge again. So not far.
Get some change.
But one thing I know I'm not great at, because when I did that run today, I thought it was after doing a 5k, and when I got back it was only 2, and I was like, what?
Your sense of
I can't.
distance is
My
kind of
distance
thing.
is rubbish.
Well, running, it definitely, you feel every inch. You don't really
Yeah.
notice. You think you've gone for miles, but I know I have to get back, and we're back to playing football tomorrow. It's going to be a nightmare.
Sweet, man.
I know. Well, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm going to be suffering. It's going to be hard.
Everybody will be.
more than
So you'll all be in the same boat.
It's
you know?
true. It's very true.
Get back! Get back!
What are you doing? Carry the ball, and then just kick it over the wall. Missing up a goal.
Yeah, something to look forward to, man.
Well, it's good. You need a bit of physical activity, a bit of suffering. Move more than 1 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Even if it's only a little bit once a week.
No doubt.
Yeah. But what was in the news Super Game? Did you see all the hacking going on? Did you see the
hackers, man.
hackers?
They're ruining everything,
Hack
aren't
the
they?
planet. This is going to be way the future.
Hack the planet.
Hack the planet.
Hack the planet.
Hack the planet.
Oh man, it's really bad timing. You know?
It really
And
is.
in the middle of a pandemic and everything's just starting to get back to normal,
know.
and then boom, hit the
Let's-
HSE with the biggest hack of all time,
The state thing.
and hold them to
I
ransom.
know,
It's
it's
horrible.
so disgusting. They reckon some Eastern European gang now, they said they figured it out. They're not going to pay. They're trying to build them at 20 million or something.
Yeah.
Which
You
is-
can't negotiate.
Do not negotiate
with terrorists.
with terrorists. You cannot. So they're just going to delete everything and start again.
Yeah.
So I hope no one had any
Well-
official records or treatment going on.
Well, that's
in
the problem.
hospital.
Is a lot of people did.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people losing out on. Apparently, a lot of the scans and stuff like that were all
everything was
cancelled
cancelled. I
and-
think unless it was like life saving, or they were just. I'm sure they were scribbling crap on bits of paper, probably stuff they had to
Oh,
do.
yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know what they have to do. They seem to be. It's going to take ages to do it, and they're just going to slowly reboot everything. They must have ways of gathering stuff, or
Well, there has to be.
but they took all the information. I think that's what
Surely
they're
they
worried
have
about
a
now.
hard drive somewhere
I know,
that they
backup.
put everything on.
You guys got a backup?
Yeah.
You would think, but who knows?
Maybe they hacked the backup too.
Well, that's what they
got the
said.
lot.
You see, yeah, they were like, we've been in your system for weeks, and but they scanned all the information, so they have everyone's like names and addresses and
Yeah,
your
but that's
GPS
a
and all
killer
that
as
stuff.
well,
So
man, you
that's
know.
pretty sketchy. We'll all have to move.
But how do you police that, man? Is that whose
can't.
fault is that? It's nobody's fault.
Well, it's the
really.
fault of people that do it. That's what everyone always gives out, and it's like, oh, they should have had this. They're all running on Windows 7 or something,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever the old one is. I think they actually were, but it's the fault of the criminals, obviously, but eventually, I don't know, well, they didn't have their Norton antivirus on or something or whatever. They haven't updated their.
They didn't get their McAfee in or have a look at
CD in. I think this is doing something. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm secure.
Yeah.
But it happened in America as well.
Spain, but that's the problem with having everything on computers.
Yeah.
There's just no police now. And there's people are getting better at hacking.
There really are.
They're just
and there's
getting
always
better
going to be a
and
way in. And no records then. So all your records are online and digital. So like, what if someone just goes, boop,
everything.
just delete it all?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I guess
you don't exist
anymore.
anymore. You're a ghost.
Like the net.
So you can
Sandra
just
Bullock.
go all over the place, man, and
Well, that's good.
wreak havoc.
Yeah, exactly. He's off the grid. All these grannies are now off the grid from the HSC. They're going to turn into Jason Byrne. I don't remember my own name. Who am I? You're Mary Byrne. You were due a hip operation in 6 months. But now we need you to go in and assassinate the African dictator. I'm in.
No better one
See,
than
we get the job done.
Here.
Leave it now. You get out with that. Bleeding, enslaving around people. What are you doing? Would you fucking stop the lights? But
but it's not that. It's like there's phone scams. Everything scams now.
Yeah.
There's these 083 numbers ringing people, and if you answer, it's like
they just steal everything.
Yes.
It's like they hack it in. Yeah, it's the answering is the thing.
You literally can't answer the phone anymore unless it's a name that comes up on your phone.
Yeah.
And if they don't leave you a message, forget about it. Like,
well,
don't ever ring them back.
Yeah.
Like, don't ever ring a number that you don't recognise.
Oh, ring it back. I don't mean even the people you know.
No, I'm talking about like if they ring and you don't answer it and they don't leave a message, then they're scammers.
Oh, completely. And if the number is like plus 869
Yeah.
and you look it up and it's like, oh, Senegal.
Yeah, but I got
Senegal.
I got a call from Honduras today.
Yeah, do you not know?
I was just Honduras? Like, who do I? Like when they ring, it's like Honduras. Who do I know?
Imagine it was just your brother or somebody.
A friend of mine stuck in Honduras and needs help.
Please answer. It's my last 10 cents. It's the only number I can remember.
I can't answer that. I can't answer that.
It's like that Father Ted thing where the guy's always trying to ring. Was it?
He's always dying, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's fucking driving off cliffs.
Not answering. Yeah, he's like a terrorist, gun to his head, or he's ringing him or something. Please, you gotta pick up. No, Honduras. Who could be there? But yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, they turn off the petrol line in America, the big fuel line. You see that?
Who did that?
Same. Some guys hacked it. Yeah.
They hacked and turned off.
Yeah, a big pipeline. Well, I think it was the same as the HSC. I don't think they had a bit of it, so they had to turn off the whole thing for safety precaution. But this big company, so it's a big giant fuel pipeline that kind of goes down the whole east coast in America. So then they all start freaking out that they weren't going to have any petrol in the pumps and stuff. So being America, everyone dealt with it in a classically calm and sensible fashion, and they were all pulling together as a community. But they were all losing their minds at the pumps.
Completely.
There was some videos people had showed me of
plastic bags full of petrol.
Someone trying to fill up plastic bags of petrol, and you're like, what? That's so many things are going to go wrong with that.
Crazy.
Just going to literally explode like a water balloon all over you, and you're going to be covered in
walking
petrol.
down in the 40-degree heat in LA or something.
Smoking a cigarette going.
Gotta
stock up on gas.
Anybody want a bag of petrol?
You guys want some gas? But but that's
gas.
It's the way of the future, Graeme. This is what it's going to be like. People just turning things off, whole sections of society that we don't have anymore because they've been hacked. So I look forward to that. Get the old vegetable patch going. You're right to start running.
Just take all your money out of your bank account and keep it
back
in your mattress.
Yeah, the biscuit tin is making a comeback.
Yeah,
but they'll do away with cash now. Next, we won't be able to do anything.
Oh yeah, imagine when Bitcoin and all gets hacked then and all.
But that's funny. Well, I don't know how that works. If they can do,
they were trying to get paid in Bitcoin, weren't they? The hackers.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, so they can't trace it then or something.
Nerds.
It's not like the old movies where they have to put it in a duffel bag beside a bin.
Yeah,
on the corner of West Street and 54th Street or
drop
something.
It in. Yeah. Unmarked bills.
Oh my God, the bin goes into the sewers.
Yeah, and you think there's watching it. Where is it? Oh my God.
Yeah, you can't do that now. The movies are just like, just wire the money over to me.
But that's the movies all over though. Everything's been ruined. It's like every film you see now, they have to come up with like the bit where they get rid of the phone, the cell phone or the mobile phone. They're like,
break the phone.
Yeah, or like we're out of
Swallow
coverage, or
SIM card.
someone gets stuck or something. There's always a reason. They're like, drop their phone, or we're out of cover, out of service. There's always someone doing that.
Yeah.
Phones around it. Phones have solved every film of the past 100 years. It's just been like, just call them.
Yeah, just give them a shout.
Look at the map. Why don't you Google it? You're like, oh, don't know. Guess this is over. Yeah.
Did you watch any movies this week?
I watched a new one, starring Angelina Jolie.
What the hell?
She's back.
No way.
She's fine.
Is she looking good?
She does. She does look well. She looks exactly the same. She looked a bit unreal in a weird way.
Now? What is it?
I'd say she's
coming
mid
to
40s, kind of.
Yeah.
She was a bit younger than the pitster.
She looked fierce, skinny, and maleficent.
She does. She still looks quite thin.
Okay.
And she went had a bit of work done. She looks the same. And her hair was kind of long. I don't know if it was kind of like wiggy or looked like a character and stuff, but she's a striking woman anyway at the best of times.
Yeah.
So
that's where she started. Hackers.
Exactly.
Oh man, it's come full circle.
Connected.
No way.
She looked good in Hackers. She's skinnier than she was in Hackers, which probably isn't good because she's like 20 years older. But it was a good film though. It was called Those Who Wish Me Dead. It was like a thriller.
Wish Me Dead. Okay.
But it was a thriller. There's loads of people in it actually, in little parts. She played a woman who is in the fire, like somewhere in Montana in the middle of nowhere in America, people who watch out for forest fires.
Okay.
And she was apparently, this was the kind of unreal bit, there's these guys called smoke jumpers who get parachuted in over forest fires. I think they get parachuted in ahead of the fire or somewhere beyond it, and then they like read the wind and they kind of dig trenches and stuff to turn it and pull all these brakes, all this kind of mad kind of hardcore macho stuff. And it's the thing that they've done it and something went wrong and people died in a fire, so she's waking up from dreams and she's haunted by her mistakes, the usual thing. And then on the other side of the story, there's this guy who has a little son, but he's like an accountant or forensic accountant, and he uncovered loads of corruption at some big company, and they killed his boss, and now he's on the run with his son, and these hitmen are coming after him, and then they're trying to get to these woods because his brother-in-law lives there or something. And then this is there's one too many people, and then the hitmen are chasing him, and the kid ends up on the run, and she ends up meeting him in the woods, and she's trying to protect him then.
Okay. Wow.
But it's good. It's a guy who did a film a few years ago called Wind River. Did you ever see that?
Wind River.
Yeah. Okay. Similar thing. It had Elizabeth Olsen and Jeremy Renner in it. It was kind of like a Native American kind of crime thriller. But he did a script for Sicario as well. Did you ever see Sicario? Benicio del Toro, the kind of
I think I did. Yeah.
Hunting. So it's also for that. They're really good. No one's really doing them anymore. They're kind of old school thrillers with a good bit of violence and guns and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's loads of big baddies. Aidan Gillen's in it. Aidan Gillen.
He's good. He's good. Game of Thrones.
Nicholas Hoult. They're the two hitmen baddies. The guy
Nicholas Hoult
from About a Boy.
Oh yes.
Who's tall and handsome now when he was before. Do you remember the kid who was in About a Boy? He's in like Mad Max. He's in a million things. But they're the two little hitmen coming after him.
He was in X-Men and all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
he's good.
He's very good. It's good. I enjoyed it.
I watched The Woman in the Window.
Oh no, I didn't hear it was very good.
Yeah. Oh, that's alright.
Oh yeah?
I thought it was enjoyable.
It was some famous book or something. Well, it's one of these big like Gone Girl style.
Amy Adams is in it, man, and they make her look haggard. Like, she looks woeful in it because she's got the agoraphobia.
She's supposed to be drunk or something, is she? Or no? She's a different one.
No, she is a drunk as well.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
And but she has that.
Can't go outside.
No
she doesn't
open
want to go
spaces.
outside. Yeah, she freaks out.
And then of course it's like that movie, say Copycat. Do you remember Copycat with Sigourney Weaver? Yeah. So eventually she does have to go outside and find.
She see a murder through her window
across the road. Yes,
rear window style.
And then nobody believes her because she's a drunk and all this sort of stuff. And then it all
Rightly
plays
so.
out. And, no, I thought it was enjoyable.
It was good.
It was an easy watch.
Okay, because I think it was one of these.
There's
big
one
books.
bit in it, man, that just makes you go, "Oh, holy shnikes!"
Like a big twist kind of thing.
Not even a big twist. I think it's
crazy.
just
okay.
a crazy thing happens in it. That's just It was
Crazy
amazing.
event.
I was like, no way.
Okay, good. Well, you need that more in movies. We're missing the one big.
Yeah, you watch it and then tell me if you can.
If I can pick the
guess
bit you were
the bit that I'm
talking.
talking about. It's
Sure.
unbelievable, man. It has to be that bit.
Excellent.
And then I watched Coming to America 2.
to coming to
America, yes.
What was that like? Suspicious.
Nah.
Yeah.
I love the first movie,
First
man.
one's
But
great.
it's just, it's kind of the
Can't
same.
repeat it.
It's
It's
just
like
not.
bleeding all the.
They're all a bit older and they're all a bit, there's still funny characters in it and there's still funny bits in it, but all around I'm just like, this is.
You can't
could've
capture
just-
the magic.
just
Like
could've
you
left
can't
it
do
alone,
it exactly. Just a bit of a payday for them all. Yeah, all
Yeah.
those comedy ones particularly because it just. And the bit I hate the most about them is that they spend the whole film kind of going, "Hey, remember the first film? That was pretty good, right?" And you're like, "Yeah, it was pretty good."
Yeah.
All these callbacks, yeah, it was better when it was new.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy's making a bit
listen,
of a comeback though.
It's all right. If you're looking for some easy watching
Yeah.
and for it to have funny bits, go right
Go
ahead.
watch it. Okay.
But if you hate people messing with originals,
Well,
or
just-
doing sequels to
If
originals
it's
from
worth
40
the
years
time.
ago,
I know that.
then don't watch it.
Remember that thing you loved when you were young? Well, it's back.
Yeah, and all the same cast, literally
Yeah.
all of them the same.
the same guys, and they
Yeah.
play all the different characters and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Eddie Murphy doing all that stuff in the barbershop where he played like the old Jewish guy as well.
Yeah,
Bill Haslam.
he's brilliant.
So funny. I think he's making a bit of a comeback.
You'll
though,
never
which is
be
good.
Nutty Professor, man.
That's your gold standard. Is it?
Eddie Murphy, Nutty Professor #1. Oh,
That was the peak. The
Amazing.
Murphy peak.
pack of the week, go pack.
Yeah.
Hercules.
Hercules still. That always
I
laughed.
know, I laughed so
I-
hard watching that movie. I went to the cinema to see that and I thought, this is gold.
This is the one.
Yeah.
This is. I love
I must watch it again, actually.
See
And
if
put
it
it on the
does.
list.
Do.
And see if it holds up.
I watched, was it 48 Hours? Well, it was a while ago now, but I watched
Oh,
that
yeah.
again. That was really good.
Oh, he did amazing stuff
That
like
was
that
his
as well.
first
All
one.
the Beverly Hills Cops and all that sort of stuff
Yeah.
as well. It was amazing.
Just his whole personality.
Yeah.
48 Hours is good. It's funny when you watch these things back, you're like, Jesus, it's pretty.
What about another 48 hours?
I don't know. I forgot. I must have seen that at one point, but I haven't watched that again. I
Yeah.
must watch it again and see. Because that's again when they were at the start of sequels. Like,
Because
that
then there was
really popular.
Stakeout. Another Stakeout.
Another stakeout. Yeah. Another Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah. There was 3 of those and they were all pretty solid, man. They were good movies.
Was there 4 in the end? Was there only
Was there
3?
4?
Maybe
They're probably
maybe there
making
wasn't.
another one
I think
with
they
all the
definitely
original
are.
cast.
Yeah, no, because I think Netflix is trying to get Eddie Murphy back to do stuff. They're trying to get him to do stand up and stuff.
Yeah. No, he's
Driving trucks and money up to his house. Yeah, he's pretty
stand
cool.
up again. He was amazing.
He was good. He was on those. Did you ever watch those Seinfeld things? The comedians.
Yeah,
in cars
driving in
doing coffee?
cars. Yeah,
He
I didn't
was
think he
on
was
one of
great
them.
on that.
It was all right, but it was funny to see him. He's such an oddball. Like he's just living a weird little life.
Yeah.
He just lives in a big giant house, and he has like 50 kids or something, and from a few different ladies, I think. But he's quite
Yeah.
nice to them all. He looks after everybody. But yeah, he just sort of hangs out and relaxes and likes to spend time with his family and
Amazing.
doesn't do much. Someone was saying they went to his house that they got to go with like Dave Chappelle. Some guy was on it being interviewed and he knew Dave Chappelle. and Dave
Chappelle's amazing. I love Chappelle.
He's brilliant as well.
Class.
He brought him in and said it was just so trippy to sit there. But Eddie Murphy's a real germ phobe, and this is long before COVID. So they're all like,
Oh, really?
they're all smoking weed, but Eddie Murphy had all these like individual joints, so he like everyone got their own one because he's like,
Oh, okay.
I don't like sharing things. He's like, no, I don't like the shares, but he's just real nice.
I'd say he's just like relaxing,
Just
because
like-
I'd say he's wrecked after the 80s and 90s.
It's a lot,
being
I'd say.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
for,
full
for
tilt.
those 2 decades,
It
just
was
like
foot to the floor kind of
mental
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, and he was so young as well. All that stand-up stuff, he's like 21 or something, 20.
yeah,
And it just was, it was pretty meteoric all rise. And then the movies came after.
yeah,
What's the
amazing.
one that kind of dipped a bit? The Golden Child. Remember The Golden Child?
I like that.
It was good. It was
Yeah.
good. It holds up. But I think he was on one of those things where it was like hit,
Yeah.
and that was the first one that
Really like
wasn't.
Kevin Hart, kind of,
Completely.
amazing at doing the stand-up and then hitting the movies big time.
Yeah, just working hard.
Just working
hard.
Just
Well, I think
making
you have to
that
work
money,
harder
yo.
nowadays. Well, not maybe you don't work harder, but there's so much other things to do now. You don't just get that mega star. Although he was on Saturday Night Live as well, Eddie Murphy, but not for very long. I don't think. He'll just take off like a rocket.
And Eddie, apparently Saturday Night Live, after having the great everybody was watching Elon Musk,
Yeah.
it had its biggest dip ever. And it had your man from on it. Hey, no, what's the comedy duo? The two lads.
Oh, Key and Peele.
Yeah,
one of them. Yeah, I don't know if it's.
I think it's Key.
Yeah,
Key.
because Jordan Peele's the director.
I love him on it. I think
very
he's
funny.
brilliant.
Yeah, he's a good.
And it's such a shame that it hit the low for his thing, his go.
And it must be
because he was
relative.
even saying, "Oh, I'm so excited about this. This is a dream for me to
Come
do
true.
Saturday Night Live." And then it hits its lowest ratings ever. Man.
Yeah,
that's harsh.
So was it the lowest ratings ever, or was it just the biggest drop because it had been so high the week before?
It hit its lowest ratings in a while, anyway.
See, that's why they got all Musk on. They need a bit of controversy.
Yeah.
It's crazy that it's still going. Like, the show's been on for like 50 years.
Yeah.
It's insane.
There's more misses than there is hits sketches wise, like, you know.
But it's a crazy thing to do. I've ever seen some documentary how they make it, and it's just they literally just spend the week like pitching sketches, and it's real cutthroat and competitive, and they're all just trying to get it on, and then you pitch loads, and then they do like pick a few. Your man reads them all, and they pick like 50 of the 200 submitted, and then they do a table read of all of them and see how they work, and then they pick like whatever 10 of them, and then they do like a dress rehearsal, and then if they laugh, or they have like they do it all basically in front of an audience before it's live.
Okay.
And then if it's not working then they can still get cut then. So it's just,
man,
it's a crazy thing to do in this day and age, to be putting on like a live sketch show on national television. It's a real like, let's put on a show, kids, we're going to put a play on.
It's good money in it.
Oh, crazy
good money in Saturday Night Live. That's what they all get into the comedy for, really, to get the pay,
to get the contract. To get a secure little gig. Well, I think you get
your man from he's been on it for ages.
What's his name?
Is it true?
Yeah, good burger. No, what's his name? God, I don't remember. I know exactly what you mean.
Brains.
Yeah.
Gone
I never
mush.
really knew them when I was young, but the other guy was the funny one. Yeah, the little duo. But yeah, it's a handy number, man. Well, he's been on for like 10 years.
So long.
15 years.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm happy here. I'm not trying to be no
I
movie
always
star.
thought the other guy was the funniest part.
The skinny guy. Yeah, it was like
two of them together.
He was. But where is he now?
Drugs.
Probably having a great time.
Idea.
Yeah, me either. We need to look it up. What were they? Good
Keenan and Kel.
Keenan and Kel. A lot of K's.
Is that their real names?
Yeah, because I think your man's called Keenan, isn't he?
Is it? Yeah.
Something Wayne Keenan. Yeah, I remember seeing his face and being like, oh, that guy. He's on the things. He's very good, though.
Yeah, he is.
But it is, it's hard. Yeah, some of the sketches don't work. It's hard to do good sketches. You know what it's like.
No, it is. Yeah, sure. So I had my own comedy sketch show there for a while with a group. Ghost Train Willie.
Yes, the great, famous, legendary Willie.
Yeah. Oh, I miss doing the sketch comedy now, if I'm honest. But it was hard. I was just like, at the beginning, the ideas are coming a lot quicker than, towards the end. And some people are a lot better at writing sketches than others, or just having to sit down and make yourself do it.
Well, exactly. Well, that's
is what I found the hardest.
Exactly. The pressure,
finding the time and all for
setting aside a guaranteed time to like push
we
it
had
through.
a good run, and it was just then all life happened, babies and
the more people in it, trying to keep everyone in the same group and do it all the time. But it's hard sketches. It's really, there's not many on TV anymore, even sketch shows and things.
They need them again.
They do. They really do.
Hale and Pace, or
Pace.
I love Hale and Pace. They're amazing.
Good.
They were one of my favourites. The Harry Enfield Show, all that sort of stuff.
I watched that Harry Enfield. That was on Netflix. I watched some of that during the lockdown. It still holds up. It's gas. He's such a good actor. He really is. Because him and Paul Whitehouse had shows later on as well, just the two of them. And Harry Enfield in particular, he's like a really good actor. Like, he really sells whatever character he's doing, like the voices, the look, the physicality. He really kind of gets into it, and then he's not like a one-trick pony at all. So
there's too many like shows with people sitting at a desk, just talking about things.
I thought you knew where you were going with that, and I was like, I don't know.
No, podcasts are
lazy.
I'm talking about like your 8
enough.
out of 10 cats. The panel shows. The panel show. That's what I meant to say. Panel show.
No, but you're right, and
there are so many of them. Like so many.
It's cheaper to make though. You just get everyone sitting there and they just write their own jokes, and because if you have a sketch, you have to do each sketch is just
Yeah,
once.
a lot of costumes,
and sets,
all that sort of stuff.
which is a shame because sometimes you need to spend some money to get some good things. There is a new one. There was one on HBO, I think. It's literally called A Black Lady Sketch Show.
Oh, yeah?
That's what it is. Lots of black ladies doing sketches. And some of them are funny, though.
Let's have a look at that.
But they had one... Yeah, I wouldn't tell you. But that's the only one I've seen recently that's new at all. And there was a few on Netflix, actually. There was one that was kind of really bonkers. Was it last year, maybe the year before? It was called I Think You Should Leave, or something just like that.
Okay.
And that was good because they were kind of bonkers sketches, but it was really short episodes. They were like 18 minutes on Netflix or something like that, so you could watch the whole season in like an hour and a half.
Right.
But they were, it was very funny.
There was a cool show in Australia, actually, when I was in Australia, called Thank God You're Here.
Oh yeah,
Something, that was amazing.
Where it was
they had actors in, and then they had a guest come into the room, and then they just said the script that they had, and then he improvised.
It was like an improv thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
So he just walked in and someone went, "Thank God you're here."
Yeah, thank God you're here.
It reminds me of
some very funny ones.
And
then there was that long improv show. I think you recommended to me.
The two guys,
lads, Schwartz
and
Middleton or something.
The guy from Silicon Valley and the guy from Parks and Rec.
Really
John
good.
Ralphio.
There's another recommendation for you all out there in YouTube land,
the comedies,
Spotify land, all that jazz. Check that out.
It was really good. Yeah, that was good actually. One of the movies I watched that Nobody film finally. That was excellent.
Oh no way!
Yeah,
did you see it?
You can get it. It's out.
Holy shit! I don't believe it.
It's very good.
Oh yeah.
It's basically John Wick, but with Better Call Saul.
Man,
but it's really. It's almost not. It's different.
It looks kind of. It looks more like aggressive.
It is,
or something, or it looks more raw.
The guy. He's a Russian director. I was saying he did that Hardcore Henry film and stuff.
Oh yeah,
it's
all
the
just
first
follows
person
him.
Stuff. Yeah. But he's really inventive. It's really good fighting and violence, and it's kind of. But you know what I mean? Like it's done.
Oh, Joe! Don't kill me! Don't kill me!
It's really enjoyable.
It's really good, enjoyable violence. It's really hardcore.
No, it's the opposite.
I love it.
I didn't mean to sound so psychotic,
sinister.
Yeah, I meant more that it's the choreography.
The choreography, yes,
like a music.
Oh, the art of the violence,
the rhythm of it, the timing, and the inventiveness.
Mm-hmm.
But because he's a Mr. Normal Nobody. But then there's some home invasion thing, and he doesn't do it. But then you find out that he actually has a dark past.
Okay.
He's actually.
I'm sold.
Yeah, but it's good. But it's more like
any movie like that is brilliant for me.
It's really good.
Long Kiss Goodnight.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
it's like
the secret identity.
He's just a normal person.
Just normal,
but hey, he's got this crazy past that you didn't know about, and now he's gonna kill everybody.
The killing everybody part is excellent.
Amazing.
And he's more like a kind of a Bruce Willis-y type, like early Bruce Willis type, where he just keeps getting beaten up but keeps getting back up. Do you know those good ones where it's like, I'd hardly recommend it.
Okay, I'm in.
The plot's good, but yeah.
I watched that this weekend. I booked a show to watch, a theatre show.
Oh really?
Yeah.
The theatre?
Yeah, a friend of mine's doing a theatre show, so I said I'd give it a look.
Have they been waiting to go till
they've recorded it?
Oh,
in the theatre, and then they'll play it online. So you buy a ticket and then you just watch it
at home.
Exactly.
Okay. Going in somewhere.
No. Watching it from the comfort of my own home.
But they're doing it at a certain time. You have to be at the same
long
time
since I've seen a show.
Seen a little play.
So yeah, that'll be interesting.
What is it, like a drama?
I think so. It's a better life.
Like a one-woman show.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Exactly.
Excellent.
So
they're quite good normally.
I can't remember what it's called. I wish I could say, but I bought tickets for it. I'll tell you next week when I'll give a review.
You do 5 stars.
Everybody should get on it. It's part of the Bieltana Festival.
Oh, the little summer May thing. Yeah, all that stuff will be kicking off still.
Yeah, it looks like Thingy might be going ahead. Taste of Dublin in the Ivy Gardens, 20,000 people. Well, they're hoping to.
What? When is that? In August or something?
I don't know if it's 20,000 people over the whole weekend.
I'd say so, like probably.
20,000 people. But by the time August comes around, I mean, they're registering 40 to 45.
Now. So you're in
45. Well, I've already had my vax.
Did you? When was this?
Huh? I got it on Friday.
What?
Yeah.
Kept that quiet.
Got the Pfizer.
How are you getting the Pfizer?
Because I have a medical history.
Oh, here we go. Playing the old C card.
Playing the old cancer card, Joe. And you would come in handy for something,
what
man.
Jeez. This is in conjunction with this HSC.
I may have lost a testicle, but I gained a Pfizer.
I gained skipping the queue.
Oh, yeah.
Is this why the HSC got hacked? Did you hack your own records here to get in ahead of the queue?
I didn't, but it was weird because I was sitting in the GP's office and I was just surrounded by 70-year-olds. Like, and I was the only one in there, like, young 39-year-old there going, oh, hey, guys.
You look strong and healthy. You're like, I'm not really.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So I'll be fully vaccinated in 4 weeks. Basically,
so
you get my second one then on the 11th of June, and I can go around just wear the face off.
Everybody just spitting on people and kissing everything.
Spitting me single?
That's what they'll say.
That's what they'll say.
Jesus. Did you feel it? Did you get any after effects?
No, none at all.
None at all?
Not a bit. I got a sore arm, but that was it. I couldn't sleep on my arm because it was sore.
Because it was being reprogrammed by Bill Gates' DNA or something?
Yeah, exactly. It felt like a chip was being implanted into
do you feel like you want to be a good compliant worker now and you just want to serve?
Maybe that's where all this stuff is coming from. All my new
you want a job, you don't want to drink anymore?
Yeah. What's going on? Thank you, Bill. Thank you for everything.
People are giving him a bad rap.
Yeah.
He's just trying to make things better.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. He's just trying to make it better for everybody, whether you want it or not.
So yeah, I'm 60% covered.
60%.
Pfizer. Anybody who got the AstraZeneca seems to have had more
reactions,
side effects.
I know my dad was giving out because he got that one. I think my mum got the Pfizer. He was moaning that she got the better one ever since.
I think it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. He's got.
But the Johnson & Johnson has been cleared now, and that's a one
shot for the youngies.
One shot
They're going to start throwing that out.
That'd be amazing.
I'm just going to let everyone else get them and see what happens.
Yeah, well, I think I advise you to get it, Joe. It'll be good.
It will be good. But yeah, it's funny. Now my dad was saying that when he had to go and get it in whatever City West, when they had to go at the centres, the vaccination places, there was a big queue. But he said that was the surreal thing, that everyone there was. He said, I've never seen so many people my own age in one place before.
Yeah.
He said it was hilarious.
Yeah,
so it was funny.
They're really racing it out now that they've got their act together. It's
the supply chain. They're making it. I think they're finding they can make more and more each time. Whenever they build more factories or something like that. So supply issues have been solved. Now you must all have the vaccine.
No, it's very efficient from here on out.
Yes, no one will be sick ever again unless we say so.
COVID what?
COVID who?
COVID why?
COVID when?
COVID which?
COVID where?
You did it. We covered them all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Celebration.
It's going to be great.
That's great. Proper news, Graeme. Well done.
Yeah, delighted.
Vaccinated.
Yeah.
Do you feel different? Do you feel more?
Nearly vaccinated.
You're going to get a little card and go, let me in.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm the vaccinated.
Excuse me. I'm from Vaccination HQ. We need to see what's going on in here.
I should get one of those vaccination passports and just get the hell out of here, man.
Go where? Where are you going to go?
Oh, see, I was only thinking about that the other day.
Where would you go?
I was asking the kids, like, where would you like to go when this is all over? When we can all just, when the hotels open back up, or you could go anywhere you want.
They're like, Granny's house.
Yeah. They were actually like, the Tullamore Court Hotel. Because they've been there once before.
Your children are low class.
They don't. They're easily pleased, which is a good thing.
Tullamore Court Hotel.
Or Wexford. Go down to Wexford.
Do you need vaccination to get into the Tullamore Court Hotel?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think you need anything. I don't think you need shoes to get into the Tullamore Court Hotel.
Don't. All you need is a strong arm. And a will to live.
€50 cash. Get you in now. Right now. Get you right now. Get your room right now.
So it's a nice hotel, Joe. Now
I know it is beautiful.
It's an upper class, like
fancy joint.
Oh yeah, fancy joint.
Tullamore,
and it's lovely. It has a swimming pool, nice breakfast in the morning.
I think they're like the basics of a hotel, aren't they? No,
no, it's swimming pool there.
Swimming pool's a luxury. No, it's true.
And has a nice, lovely food.
Lovely food.
Yeah, lovely food.
What's it got on TripAdvisor? Has it got a 4.2?
I'd imagine so.
Yeah,
I haven't looked up TripAdvisor.
3.2.
No, it wouldn't. No, nobody would have scored at that low.
No,
ever.
even some.
Has a nice coffee dock.
Oh, a dock.
Yeah.
Lovely.
One of those.
Yeah, you dock, have a little cough,
Yeah.
push back out to sea again, push back out. Some guy
Lovely comfy couches.
pulling you in.
Comfy couches.
Well, that's the key, really.
And it's clean.
But
Which is
again,
always-
minimum I'd expect from a hotel.
It's always the one that's like, I know my mother-in-law is always just like, yeah, it's clean, it's lovely and clean.
Lovely.
It's like wherever she goes, if she goes into a restaurant, it goes, it's very clean.
Lovely and
It's lovely,
clean
it's
in
lovely. It's like, it's clean, all right. Yeah.
I was like, Mary, where?
When you walk into a dirty restaurant now, you're in trouble.
yeah,
really,
where have
aren't
you been that you were so satisfied?
Yeah.
Place is clean. Yeah. You'd
Yeah.
be like, it's filthy, but it's delicious. So I don't know what to do. I'm gonna keep coming back.
So we're going to bring the boys to Tullamore Court.
So they
Hotel.
didn't say like
No,
Brazil or
no,
like
they didn't say anywhere, and we wouldn't be bringing them there
Papua
now
New
with
Guinea
the
or something.
Brazilian variant going
Brazilian
on.
variants.
Or
There's
the-
going to be so many variants. The Indian
so
variants.
many. Yeah,
I wonder if we get an Irish variant out of it.
I think that's already here, Joe.
I think so.
The Irish
Well,
variant
that
is
we'll
here.
create one and send it back into
Yeah,
the
well,
world.
there's somebody over in Germany now or something going, has the Irish variant.
They're like, this
and they're
Irish
freaking
variant
out
is
in
so
Germany.
contagious.
Yeah, yeah.
It makes me want to sit around and do nothing and drink all day. I feel so weird. I just want to talk about nothing all day long and not do any
Drink
work.
Guinness.
Yeah, drink weird.
Eat
beer. Stew, soft potatoes. It's mushy carrots.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're vaccinated. I didn't know that now.
That's it, man.
I wouldn't have sat with you if I
That was actually the biggest news I had.
That's what I mean.
forgot
I
to
was
tell you.
like, when did that happen?
There you are.
Friday.
Friday.
So,
And all I got
did they
was
give
a
you the
sore-
call? Were you surprised, or did you have to ask?
Yeah, well, I only asked them when I got in there. I was like, how come I
you get this
how come
number?
I got this get the yeah. I was one of those, oh, should I answer this?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I did.
So
And,
you can learn from that. Just answer your phone, no matter who it is. It could be
Yeah.
something good.
well, no.
Go on,
Could
do it
also
for
be a
laugh.
scammer.
Do
Maybe
it
a
for a
scam.
week and see.
So no, I was just surprised to get the call, and they were like, come on in, do you want your vaccine? They said to me. I said, yeah.
Real cash.
I do. I really do. And they
As
were
if it hasn't been going
well,
on
then
all
come in
year.
on Friday, 10:15. We'll sort you out. I was like, nice one.
It's the back of a truck stuff.
I didn't ask any questions around like that. It was just like, I'm
Who
on
was
my
this
way.
person? Did you
I
go?
don't like asking questions. Just get in there. And like, of course, my wife was like, "Which one are you getting?" Like,
Yeah, when you
what
get,
yeah,
what
yeah.
did you do?
Why
what
are you
weeks
getting
is
it?
it?
And
How
all
did you
this sort of
get
stuff.
this?
It's like,
Who are you talking
it's like,
to?
I don't know. They just asked me that I wanted. I
Was
said,
this your
yes.
actual doctor? Or is
End
it
of the
just someone rang
conversation.
you and just brought you to a shed somewhere and
No, the
injected you with
GP,
something?
the clinic in Edenderry rang me.
Okay.
And they were just like, but there's people who have appointments and not turning up, like.
I know.
So they're ringing people in the morning of going, oh, somebody didn't turn up, do you want it?
Oh, because they have the if they.
No, that's
take
not
it
what
out.
happened to me.
Yeah,
but that's,
yeah.
some people are getting called
Is
in.
that when they
way.
mix it up? They have to kind of use it that day or something, so they have to just
Exactly.
throw
It
it
has
out.
to be kept at a certain temperature and all that sort of
Hilarious.
jazz.
That's so
So
funny.
a lot of vaccinations being wasted because people don't even turn up.
Typical. Well, that's happened in America. That's because they get the 2 doses. Those people got the first one and just gone, and just never shown up for the second one. It was like, please come back and get the
It's
second
so
one.
stupid, man.
I know.
It's just like we won't get rid of it unless we're all vaccinated.
I know.
Like, it's just
Because
it's
there is that
heartbreaking.
thing where it's like everything you do where you're like, you can't tell us what to, I don't know, you give out about inefficiencies in governments and running things and why don't you do that, why do you do this? And then when you see it from the other side, you're like, God, people really are stupid. And
Yeah.
it is, people just don't do even the most basic thing to help everyone else out.
Yeah.
It's just like, no, don't care.
We don't know what's in the vaccine. Well, the vaccine's got so much bad press and fairness as well. Like, oh, it causes clots.
Well,
you
yeah,
could die.
they didn't help themselves.
Yeah,
straight
does
away.
this, does that. Okay, stop everything.
Yeah,
we
we have
can't
to
give
stop it.
anybody this again.
Don't give it to anyone under 60. Oh, wait. Only give it to people under 60. It's like, wait, what?
Exactly.
And it was all
Madness.
political, and so it was like the English one is bad, says the EU, and England says it's fine.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, really hold their data.
Just get
Nonsense.
it. Just get it. I mean, chances of you dying are slim.
Yeah. Sure, you get hit by a bus tomorrow.
Exactly.
Huh? That's
You
the
could.
way. That's what
You
they should
could.
advertise it. The vaccine, get it. Sure,
Yeah.
you get hit by a bus tomorrow.
That's
and
it.
you'll be sorry. Then you'll definitely get COVID because you'll be in a hospital. And that's where it is.
Yeah.
And you can't even get seen in the hospital because they've
You
been
can't
hacked.
get COVID when you're dead.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's the way. You should be doing the ads.
Yeah.
You won't get COVID when you're dead. No. Get the vaccine. But yeah, and you can't even get in the hospital because they've all been hacked.
Yeah.
Nothing going on. Right.
Yeah.
Excellent, Graeme. Well, keep us posted. So next week you have to get fit. Mm-hmm. When do you get your second dose?
I'm already getting fit.
You're in the process
already.
Of fitting.
Yeah.
Currently fitting.
I'm fitting
as
right
we speak.
now.
Look at you. You can feel the energy vibrating off you.
I've been clenching. I've been doing my clenches from the moment I sat down.
Your little Kegels.
Yeah.
Your Keegs. A couple of Keegs. Fitting a couple of Keegs every day. Just flexing. And when's your second dose of Vax?
The 11th of June.
It's close.
And then I'll be fully vaccinated. And then, that'll be that.
You're flying it down. I thought it was going to be like 6 weeks or 8 weeks or something.
It's only 4 with the Pfizer. It's like 12 or something with the AstraZeneca.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, that's what someone's complaining about. Pfizer's where it's at, alright.
Yeah, get the Pfizer, guys, or the Johnson & Johnson. Laughing.
Pop it in.
All the way to the bank.
Now you can go and live your life.
Yeah.
Apparently, with this disease that doesn't really do anything to most people.
Will somebody please think of the oldies?
I know. It's just the most contagious thing in the world for some reason. Yeah. But someone was saying, I was watching some real spooky thing, some guy was saying, who knows, maybe all the vaccinations will actually make the virus mutate again because it will just adapt.
Oh.
That's all these variants. Because they're all like, oh, we hope it works with all the variants. But like, probably should.
But it won't.
I know it will. Do you reckon we're going to end up like flu shots that are like, get your Pfizer 6-month top up every year?
Yeah, probably.
No one's going to do it. It'll just disappear eventually, I think. It's probably good to get the vaccine now though, but
so it certainly went on a bit longer than the SARS though, you know. No, but
that's the thing, it's very strange. Because it definitely was completely natural.
When it's all over, we'll look back on 2020 and 2021 as just being a shy couple.
There will be bizarre, and it'll be funny in like 10 years where they're just figuring all what happened out and getting out about it, and people will be writing books and going, here's where we went wrong.
But in 10 years time what's to say we're not all flesh-eating zombies by then.
That's true, because we've had terrorism, we've had financial meltdown, now we've had pandemic virus, hackers now. That'll be the next one. There'll be some like future of like just turning things off.
I'm just waiting for a big spaceship to come over,
like aliens,
like
you
the
think?
Spire, and just like incinerate Dublin in one fell swoop, Independence Day style.
At least we're not top of the queue for incineration, which will give us a bit of heads up.
Definitely not.
No,
like,
but there's that's started to come out now though. Have you seen? They're like, I don't know why they're doing it now. Literally, like the Pentagon and stuff. There's loads of like videos that they're not leaking, but they're releasing and stuff, and being like, "Yeah, we don't know what that is." It wasn't us. Like weird dis and things, and some guys talking about like fighter pilots seeing all this weird stuff that they can't explain. It doesn't move.
There's some guy like going, I swear to God, son, he beat me up on a ship, and he checked my ass for stuff.
And sir, had you had anything to drink at all that day?
I don't drink, yo. What are you talking about?
I smoke a little bit of crystal now and again, but just to keep me straight. You know how it is. So many coloured lights. No, these are the opposite. These are like Alpha 2 Bravo guys. No, it's funny. It's actual news. You can look it up in like New York Times and like for things. No one's saying it's aliens.
Okay.
But there's stuff where they're like certain videos of things moving around and it doesn't like no craft. They know it could do it and stuff and like trying to track it. And then the Pentagon's officially gone, yeah, we don't. They are literally unidentified flying objects.
Ah, Jesus.
So you're right.
Jesus.
The next one.
No. Dad, we don't need that.
No, I don't need that too much.
How are we going to even speak to them?
I know. We can't get it together.
We're going to have to watch all the old movies again. No. Figure out like.
But that'll be, remember like everyone was watching. Getting it wrong and they're like, next. Oh shit, what was it again?
Mars Attacks.
But I remember everyone watched like, oh no, they're bad. Because everyone was watching Contagion and Outbreak and stuff when this all happened.
Yeah.
And going, well, it's just like that. Maybe we'll be doing that. We'll be watching Independence Day and Starship Troopers or something.
Could you imagine? Bleeding cockroaches coming after you and just like ripping you to shreds.
Yeah, great. Thanks a million.
We don't need that.
We don't.
Just not in our lifetime anyway.
You reckon let the kids deal with that in the future?
Let my kids be alright.
Do you think it would bring the Earth together, or do you think we'd still just all be arguing?
It's like America running out of gas, isn't it?
Yeah,
exactly. Same thing. Everybody just filling up plastic bags full of stuff
will be doing like everyone would be different countries, like, hey, do a deal with me. Fuck those guys. You'd be like, hey, come on, man.
Yeah.
Selling at your own species.
Every man for
in a
himself.
heartbeat. Whiplet District.
Every
9.
man, woman, and child for themselves.
On your own. Run. You gotta run. Maybe they'll be nice aliens. Who knows?
I have to build a bunker. I have to build a
You've got the
bunker.
space now. You're living the dream out there. Just keep going down.
Yeah.
Start digging. Be like that. What was it, some film? I can't remember. Guy who thought
Like
it was the end of the
Cloverfield.
world. Yeah, some crazy guy who thinks it's the end of the world, and everyone's like, no, it's not. And you're like,
And then it is.
yeah, or like Mosquito Coast. There was doing a thing with Harrison Ford where it like brings all his kids off to live in the middle of nowhere in the Amazon. They're trying to build their own little town. Doesn't go well.
No. Oh dear.
You got to get away from society. Survivor. Okay. Well, aliens next week then.
Okay.
Right, Graeme. Very eventful week. Vaccinations, fitness,
It was.
hacking.
The crack.
Crack
Watching
was
movies.
had. Watch those news. So I'll see you next week. What is this? Episode 9, I think. Episode 10 next week, Graeme. Celebrated
Whoa.
anniversary.
Double figures.
Flying. Look at this. Smash hit.
See y'all next week, yo.
Apparently it's the first 200. After that, you're getting really good. Bye.
The Graeme and Joe Show. 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 The Graeme and Joe Show.
See you later, guys. Tune in next week. It's been great. It's been beautiful.
Every man for himself.
Every man for himself.
Adieu. Bye-bye.
The Graeme and Joe Show.
That's good. That's probably a good